Major changes are coming to U.S. citizenship policies, and immigration officers are quietly warning people to apply before it's too late. USCIS officers are warning if you're applying for citizenship with Form N-400, do it now or risk getting stuck later. And what you need to know before making your decision. Let's jump in. The message straight from inside USCIS. Recently, during a routine immigration appointment, an officer gave an unusual piece of advice. If you're eligible for naturalization, don't delay your application. According to multiple officers, there's growing internal chatter about policy shifts that could make the naturalization process harder, longer, and more invasive. They're already receiving internal updates signaling tighter scrutiny, longer processing times, and new background check protocols. The officer's advice was simple: apply now before things get tougher. Who should apply right away? If you meet these basic eligibility requirements, you're likely in a strong position to apply now. You've had a green card for at least 5 years, or you're married to a U.S. citizen and have held a green card for at least 3 years. In addition, you have no major immigration violations. You have no serious criminal history. Your residency and physical presence requirements are complete. Immigration officers are quietly urging people like you to file immediately before new hurdles are introduced. Warning signs: how interviews are changing. Even before any official changes have been announced, interviews at USCIS offices are becoming noticeably more intense. Here's what's happening on the ground. Officers are asking deeper, more probing questions. They're requesting documents that previously weren't required. Some interviews are taking twice as long as usual. Minor past issues are being magnified. In one case, an applicant was asked to provide a DNA test to prove family relationships, random years' worth of tax returns, detailed explanations for minor arrests from over a decade ago. Historically, naturalization interviews were straightforward. Now they're becoming unpredictable. And remember, tax returns are not typically required for most naturalization applicants, yet some officers are now demanding them without clear justification. Real example: a green card holder denied. One applicant who had lived in the U.S. for over 20 years was denied citizenship due to an old dismissed charge that was never properly documented in his original green card process. Despite having no convictions and raising a U.S.-born family, the officer flagged his application for further review, delaying it for months. This is the kind of scrutiny now being applied more often, even for long-time residents. Why this shift matters. While no formal regulations have changed yet, the tone inside USCIS has shifted. Processing times are lengthening, document demands are increasing, interviews are growing more hostile. This is happening under the Trump administration, and based on the officer's warnings, formal policy changes are expected soon. When new policies officially roll out, it may be too late to avoid tougher standards. 2 clear choices for green card holders. At this moment, green card holders face 2 realistic options. 1. Apply for naturalization now while the system is still manageable. 2. Wait several years and hope that future policies become more favorable. There's a real risk with waiting. Immigration policies may continue tightening before they get better. If your history is clean, now is the time to act. What to expect if you apply now? Be prepared for a different naturalization interview experience compared to previous years. Here's what's changing. Officers may question every line of your Form N-400. Small discrepancies could trigger additional document requests. Interviews could last longer and feel more like interrogations. While some applicants still have smooth interviews, others are facing aggressive questioning, even when their cases are solid. It's becoming a lottery. Easy interview or tough one, depending on which officer you get. Is naturalization worth it? Short answer: absolutely. Naturalization provides full protection from deportation, except in rare fraud cases, the ability to sponsor more family members, U.S. passport benefits, full voting rights. Once you are naturalized, it's extremely difficult for the government to strip your citizenship unless you committed fraud to obtain it. Naturalization locks in your immigration status permanently. Dual citizenship, a bonus benefit. In many cases, the US allows you to keep your original nationality after naturalizing. That means you can hold two passports, enjoy expanded travel options, and maintain cultural or property ties to your birth country. This added flexibility is one of the most overlooked advantages of naturalizing. However, some countries may limit or revoke citizenship if you naturalize elsewhere, so check with your home country's laws if this applies to you. When might it be better to wait? While most people should apply now, there are exceptions. You might want to wait or consult a lawyer if you have unresolved criminal issues. You have complex immigration history, e.g. past deportations, unlawful presence. You owe significant taxes without a repayment plan. In those cases, filing now might expose you to risk. Always get personalized advice if you have concerns about your case. Background checks are becoming stricter. Officers are now running more intensive background checks before approving naturalization applications. They're digging deeper into applicants' history, including minor legal infractions, past visa applications, and international travel records. Expect more follow-up questions about previous marriages, foreign trips, employment history, taxes, and financial records. The era of easy citizenship interviews is fading fast. Naturalization, the best long-term protection. With immigration rules tightening, naturalizing is more valuable than ever. A green card offers permanent residency, but it doesn't guarantee absolute protection. Deportation is still a risk if laws change. Citizenship is the strongest shield against future immigration enforcement. And under the current administration, securing that shield now is crucial. How to prepare your application. If you're ready to apply, take the time to review every answer on Form N-400 carefully. Gather civil documents like your green card, passport, marriage certificate, and travel history. Write down any absences from the US in the last 5 years. Have your tax records ready in case they are requested. Consider hiring an immigration attorney for a pre-filing review. Proper preparation reduces the chance of delay, denial, or unnecessary stress. Take action while you still can. Here's the bottom line. If you're eligible and have a clean record, apply immediately. If your case is complicated, consult a trusted immigration attorney before deciding. If you wait, be prepared for a tougher road ahead. There's a real window of opportunity open today, but no guarantee it will stay open for long. Naturalizing now could save you years of worry, tougher interviews, and new legal obstacles. That's it for today's update. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to BorderDrip USA, and tap the bell so you don't miss any critical immigration updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.